So for going on 3 generations now, the women in my family have always set their tables for the holidays, and me being the 3rd generation, I had to follow suit. Shout out to my grandma, mommy, auntie, who really modeled this for me. I think it adds instant Christmas cheer, whether you do it in a formal dining space or you do it in a breakfast nook. I just wanted to share with you what this is, because most of this stuff actually came from like Walmart and the dollar store, and one thing came from Ross. And so you don't have to spend a lot of money in order to have a really, really festive, beautiful tablescape for the holidays or any time of year that you want to do it. So my mom, auntie, grandma, they would change their tables seasonally. So there's like a spring one, and then there's a special one for Easter Sunday, and there's one for the summer, and then one for the fall, and definitely one for Christmas. So I wanted to show you that there's some really good options out there for you. So you can use a Crate and Barrel, a Williams and Sonoma as an inspiration, but then go to your local stores and definitely go to Amazon to find alternatives for that. So what I'm going to do is show you up close the centerpieces, and then we'll kind of deconstruct what I constructed earlier today. All right, so let's start with actually this centerpiece. When I initially thought about doing this, I wanted to do like maybe a cluster of different size, different color, different textured Christmas trees. But then I was like, I don't know. And I thought it was going to be like too much. So I went in Walmart to get some of the other parts for the table, and saw this in the Christmas section in the garden center, and was like, I think this is going to work. And it honestly came just like this, with all of the cranberry leaves and the greenery here and everything. It all came in with it. The only thing that I added were these 2 picks right here. And you'll see once you see the actual place setting why I did that. I just wanted to bring an element of that into this centerpiece. So it's really, really nice. And you know, it has pine cones and it has all of this kind of stuff in it. So it's really a nice place centerpiece. It's tall, so it has some height and it draws some attention, but it's not terribly big because this is a small table. And I absolutely love it. This was at Walmart, and it was $15.98. So for the place setting, we'll start with the actual place mat. And as you can see, it has all kinds of little sparklies and things on it. I love it. Found these placemats at Ross. The whole set of 4 was $4.99. And I absolutely love it. Really pretty red. It's not like super bright, but it's a nice pop of red. And then I obviously love all of the sequins and sparklies on it. Next up is this plate. And it really is, y'all, just a plate. So if you are actually going to entertain and you're having dinner with family and friends, this still is a good option. So this plate actually came from the dollar store. So it was a whopping $1. And the good thing, you can order from dollartree.com. You can order from Dollar Tree online. So if you have, for instance, a dinner party and you need 8 or 10 plates, you can get multiples of these, and again, only $1. The next item is this salad plate that I actually got from Walmart. It was in the Better Homes and Gardens section, but in the Christmas section. I absolutely adore this plate because it's buffalo plaid, which is like super popular right now, even in terms of fashion. But I also love it because for those of us that have families with men and all those kinds of things, this actually, I love this table setting because it is a blend of sparkly, glittery, feminine with a touch of masculine. And I think this buffalo plate is one of those things that brings that masculine touch to it. So it's not too girly, but I think men can find themselves in this place setting as well. Next up is this actual holly glass that I got from the dollar store as well. So a set of 4 of these, $1 a piece, so $4, and I think it's just really cute and festive. You could also, if you wanted to, put a napkin in there if you wanted to, if you didn't want to put one on the plate, you really wanted the plate to show, or if you're going to do like a place setting and your centerpiece is going to be a little different, you can even drop a few of the miniature Christmas ornaments. Walmart has really good, really small, like maybe about this size, Christmas ornaments that you could drop in there, and that'll be cute and festive as well, like red and green and a little bit of gold. I think it blends with the holly berries that are in the centerpieces as well. And again, it's floral without being flowers, right? So if you are married and you have men in your household, things like that, sometimes we have to juggle how many and how much floral additions we add. So I like that it's flowers, but it's more like plant life, right? So in keeping with what my aunts and my mom and my grandmother did when they dressed their tables, they actually used cloth or linen napkins, and so that's what I wanted to use on this table as well. This was probably the most expensive thing that I added to the table, but again, I really wanted cloth napkins. It's an investment, so obviously I will be using these for years to come. If you are hosting a dinner and you're doing a place setting like this, you can absolutely do this exact same thing with paper napkins. And there will be a link to an option on Amazon, which is like a pack of 20. So you can definitely do something very similar. And if you notice, it's a little bit of pattern mixing going on. I absolutely love to mix patterns in my wardrobe if you follow me online. And so I love the fact that I'm mixing patterns here as well. So if you've never put a napkin in a napkin ring, so this is like a square napkin. And you literally just take it by the middle and then insert the napkin ring. And it doesn't have to be uniform. I just make sure when I put it on the plate that the tag, or you can cut the tag off, I just didn't. The tag isn't there. There you have it. Now, me, when I place things, I am not you can absolutely put it in the center and do all of that. I'm more of a not center girl. I like things to be off center and things like that. So I will turn mine to the side and put it slightly off center. The other thing that I added to the centerpiece was this pick. That's what they're called. They're little picks because you can put them in existing floral arrangements, or you can do so many things with them. So I just added this pick to the center of the napkin ring and just tried to hide the stem down in it. And then the last thing is found these, there was a bag of scented pine cones at Walmart, the Better Homes and Gardens brand. So this whole room smells like cinnamon right now. And so just to add a touch of whimsy, and then again to kind of intensify the scent around the table, I just put the pine cone right here on the plate. And I think it just, again, adds a little touch of whimsy to that. If you are serving dinner, the pine cone could also be your place setting. So you could attach a card at the top with the person's name on it if you wanted to do that as well. Again, this is more for decoration and for looks than anything else. So we're not going to be eating off of these dishes. But if you are and you want to do that, then you can absolutely make this a place setting. You don't have to put it on the plate if people are going to be eating on it. You can put it off to the side. You can get a bigger pine cone, send your kids out in the yard to collect pine cones, kind of make sure they don't have anything in them, bugs or anything. Then you can use those, spray them with glitter or spray them with a little bit of fragrance, and you should be good to go. So yeah, y'all, that is pretty much it. I hope that this was helpful to you, to show you how you can create a festive and colorful and even do a little bit of pattern mixing tablescape for the holiday season. I think this is one of the quickest ways if you're in a small space or if you don't have a lot of time to actually decorate. This is one of the best ways that you can spread a little holiday cheer and set the mood and the atmosphere for the holiday season. If you have any questions, there will be links to items in the description. But if you have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Have a great holiday season. Take care and be blessed.